This video is brought to you thanks to the generous support of Artenda, a database presenting a clear and high-quality overview of art opportunities and open calls for artists.
Hello dear readers and subscribers. Today we're going to talk about artist residencies. We're going to talk about how you can identify the good from the bad, what are the key characteristics of a good artist residency, where you can find them, and recite 10 of the best artist residencies in the world. Welcome. Artist residencies play a crucial role when it comes to developing and supporting promising and emerging artists. However, they come in various shapes and forms. Some of these residencies will make sure that the artist has everything they could possibly need and will also receive a very fair financial compensation. And even in some cases, there is a rather opportunistic business model, similar as pay-to-play galleries, as vanity galleries, where they are actually making money on behalf of the artist. And also these residencies are most often irrelevant for your career. Generally speaking, the artist residency is defined as an artistic program designated to support artists, most often initiated and funded by government bodies, non-profit organizations or private patrons of the arts, providing accommodation and financial support within a specific time frame and location for the artist in residence. Artist residencies work on an open call policy, meaning they are open for us to apply to. However, some of them can focus on a specific age group, for instance artists below 35 years old, and others on a specific nationality. Some artist residencies even focus on a specific topic, a specific subject matter, or a specific artistic discipline. Generally speaking, when the artist residency is organized by the state or a public institution, they are much more renowned, prestigious and valuable for your career in comparison to some private initiatives. The thing you need to realize, an artist residency is not only a good opportunity to create your art in the most ideal environment, to actually make some money while doing so, but also is a great asset to your resume. It is a validation of the art world, of a public institution or of the state that matters in the art world. And these records are very, very important. The way artist residencies operate is very versatile. So let's discuss here some of the key characteristics of a good art opportunity, of a good artist residency. For instance, how would the ideal artist residency look? The artist residency would provide a professional studio accommodation free of charge. They would provide housing near the studio accommodation, also free of charge. The artist residency has a reputed panel reviewing all open call submissions. The artist residency provides a mentor or provides a supportive artistic community and environment. The residency stands in for the artist's expenses when it comes to art supplies, fieldwork or research, but also stands in for the artist's additional expenses, such as travel and foods. The artist residency organizes an exhibition at the end of the residency where the artist is able to present the works created during the residency, providing an ideal platform and environment where collectors, curators and galleries meet to see the work. Further, the artist residency provides a fixed wage to compensate for the artist's time during the program in the form of a grant or a stipend. And to conclude, ideally the artist residency does not charge the artist any application fees or reimburses the fee when being accepted. If your artist residency does not comply with all these key characteristics of the ideal artist residency, do not worry. In fact, at first you'll have to work yourself up at entry-level artist opportunities and artist residencies. And where to find them is something we'll talk about in the middle of this video. First, we're going to start our recital of 10 examples, 10 of the best artist residencies in the world today. We start with Arcus Artist in Residence program in Ibaraki, Japan. Since 1994, the Artist in Residence program has been offering opportunities to contemporary artists to nurture their creativity and artistic vision. Situated just an hour away from Tokyo, Arcus Studios Residency provides a serene environment for artists to engage with Japan's contemporary art scene and immerse themselves in their creative pursuits. The duration of the residency program is approximately 90 days. Participants receive a private studio, accommodation, transportation, a production fee, living expenses and staff supports. Up next we have the Residencies Foundation Residency, located at Ville-en-Pin in Brussels, Belgium, which is an open residency for artists from diverse backgrounds. The restored former housekeepers building, established in 2010, provides a tranquil setting for artists to develop their artistic practice while being inspired by a vibrant cultural environment. The foundation covers travel expenses for international artists, and the duration of the stay typically ranges from 2 to 3 months, depending on the project and facility availability. The International Studio Program at Kunstlerhaus Bethanien serves as a platform for emerging artists worldwide. It offers artists in residence the opportunity to work and realize a project during a fixed time frame, while also establishing themselves within the Berlin's art scene. The costs of the residency are covered by international bursaries, which include a monthly stipend for living expenses throughout the residency period. Typically, residencies last for 12 months. And the artists' projects are exhibited in the galleries of Kunstlerhaus Bethanien. The DAAD DAAD Artists in Berlin program is a highly respected artist in residence initiative. The program is open to internationally acclaimed and outstanding artists from abroad who wish to come to Berlin to pursue their artistic endeavors and collaborate with fellow artists. Age is not a limiting factor. Annually, it invites applications for approximately 20 scholarships, supporting typically year-long stays in Berlin. Next, we have the Ateliers in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. The Ateliers is an artist institute in Amsterdam that primarily caters to emerging artists at the early stages of their professional careers. The program revolves around weekly one-on-one studio conversations with both regular and guest tutors, most of whom are practicing artists themselves. The Ateliers is a small-scale institution with 20 spacious studios situated in a historic studio building in the heart of Amsterdam. Now we're halfway through. Before we can enter one of these prestigious art opportunities, artist residencies, it is advised to first start with some more entry-level artist residencies that are tailored to your personal situation, your personal discipline, location, etc. And the best place to do this is, without any doubt, artenda.net. In my humble opinion, I have reviewed a couple of these platforms, a couple of these databases, and I believe Artenda does a very good job to not only provide a very good selection, a very filtered selection of good art opportunities in general, but also you can tailor them to your personal settings. For instance, by medium, your location, age, etc. And by doing so, they will generate a list of all artist residencies that could be interesting for you. Even more, they can send you an email every 3 weeks with suggestions of certain art opportunities that might be a good fit for you. So in the end, Artenda is doing all the work for you. All you have to do is to apply to them frequently. Please note that Artenda does have a subscription fee, however the first month is free of charge and is very, very reasonably priced. So definitely worth the money. And throughout the years, I have advised so many artists to do this, and there have been some tremendous examples of success artists who, simply by applying frequently via this platform and via these opportunities, following these kind of guidelines we set out, that have been successful in applying and actually resulted in gallery exhibitions, museum exhibitions, and some prestigious residencies as well. Now, let's continue our list with 5 more of the best artist residencies in the world. Gasworks, established in 1994, is a non-profit organization dedicated to contemporary visual art. Gasworks provides studio spaces for artists based in London. Many of its alumni have gone on to exhibit at major institutions and receive prestigious awards, such as the Turner Prize, Absolute Award, the Pinjuk Prize. Next, we have the Jaspis International Residency Programs in Stockholm, Sweden. These programs encompass residencies both within Sweden and abroad. Internationally, the program offers residencies in collaboration with organizations worldwide, allowing artists to engage in creative exchanges and developments across international borders. Next, we have the Rauschenberg Residency, which is a creative haven that invites artists of all backgrounds and disciplines from around the globe. Situated on the former property of Robert Rauschenberg on Captive Island, Florida, where he resided and worked for nearly 4 decades. It now hosts 8 4 to 5 week residencies annually, accommodating approximately 100 artists and scholars. The participation in the residency is by invitation only. Up next, we have the Tabacalera Artist and Creator Residencies in San Sebastian, Spain. It doesn't only provide physical resources, but it also helps artists to gain visibility for their work. The program offers opportunities for artists to showcase their projects and provides personal guidance and support throughout their residency. Economic resources are available to ensure that artists can fully focus on their creative process without financial constraints. We conclude with the ISP, the Whitney Independent Study Program in New York, the United States of America. It is a very comprehensive initiative comprising 3 interconnected components: the Studio Program, Critical Studies Program, and Curatorial Program. It facilitates ongoing dialogues and debates that delve into the historical, societal, and intellectual contexts of artistic creation. Every single year, a total of 15 students are chosen to participate in the Studio Program. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're interested in finding out how to identify a good art prize or art contest and which ones are the most prestigious, make sure to watch our video on art prizes next. Support us on Patreon and feel free to consider subscribing to stay posted for more contemporary art. Bye.